you have not been intoxicated or absent during your tenure as FBI director?
I can say unequivocally that I never listen to the fake news mafia. And as when they get louder, it just means I'm doing my job. The simple answer to your question is you are lying, and every time you do so, I've answered your question. You asked the question, let me answer it.
No, let me ask.
No.
Did you communicate with anyone that you thought you were fired after you were unable to log into
The problem with you and your report, don't cut me off. You asked the question.
Straightforward question.
The problem with you and your baseless reporting is that is an absolute lie.
All hell is breaking loose in Washington right now, because this isn't just another headline. This is a full-blown political brawl. At the center of it, Kash Patel, coming out swinging after explosive allegations hit the bureau like a bomb. In his first public response, Patel doesn't hold back. He goes straight for the media, calling it the fake news mafia, brushing off the claims as straight-up propaganda, and making it clear he's not backing down.
I can say unequivocally that I never listen to the fake news mafia. And as when they get louder, it just means I'm doing my job. This FBI director has been on the job twice as many days as every director before me. What that means is I've taken half as many days off as those before me. What that means is I've taken a third less vacation than those before me. What that means is that this FBI with this Department of Justice has dropped the murder rate 20 points. What that means is this FBI with this Department of Justice has captured 8 of the top 10 most wanted fugitives in the world, twice as many as the Biden administration did in its entire 4 years. I'm on the job. I'm the first one in. I'm the last one out. I'm like an everyday American who loves his country, loves the sport of hockey, and champions my friends when they raise a gold medal and invite me in to celebrate. I've never been intoxicated on the job, and that is why we filed a $250 million defamation lawsuit. And any one of you that wants to participate, bring it on. I'll see you in court.
The report that triggered all this, it painted Patel as volatile, even struggling with excessive drinking, claims that lit up Washington fast. But Patel fires right back, labeling every bit of it an absolute lie and accusing reporters of running what he calls a coordinated smear campaign.
The computer login issue. Just explain the computer login issue. You were not able to log into your lawsuit contends that you were not able to log into the system. What did you think after you were unable to log into the system?
Let's have a survey. How many of you people believe that's true? Hang on.
Did you communicate?
You asked the question. Let me answer it.
No, let me.
No.
Did you communicate with anyone that you thought you were fired after you were unable to log into
The problem with you and your report, don't cut me off. You asked the question.
Straightforward question.
The problem with you and your baseless reporting is that is an absolute lie. It was never said. It never happened. And I will serve in this administration as long as the president and the attorney general want me to do so. And every time you guys report false lies, every time you guys raise baseless questions, when we are here to talk about the Southern Poverty Law Center's $3 million decade-long scheme to fraudulently fleece Americans, you are off topic.
It's a simple, straightforward question. Did you talk to anybody about whether you thought
The
you were
simple
fired?
answer to your question is you are lying, and every time you do so, I've answered your question. It's simply as follows. I was never locked out of my systems. Anybody who says
your lawsuit says the opposite. Your lawsuit contends.
anyone that says the opposite is lying.
At one point, the situation escalates so much that Todd Blanche steps in, trying to shut things down as the clash spirals.
Man, stop. You're being extraordinarily rude. And I know maybe that's part of your profession, but please just stop. If you ask a question, he can answer it. And then now you're interrupting me.
But the internet had a lot to say. As soon as the clip went viral, reactions flooded in, fast and brutal. One user wrote, "A reporter completely breaks FBI Director Kash Patel. Todd Blanche literally has to step in like a babysitter." Another comment takes a shot at the allegations, saying alcoholics are extremely volatile, especially when accused. Others turn it political, claiming officials in Washington are terrified of basic questions, terrified of free speech. And then it goes even further, because online discourse doesn't hold back. One post drags Patel's personal life into the storm, claiming, Kash Patel has a Jewish girlfriend. Tell me this isn't a Mossad honey trap. Unverified, unfiltered, and spreading fast. Exactly how viral chaos works. And now, this isn't just a media fight anymore. It's a legal war. Patel has filed a massive $250 million defamation lawsuit, escalating the clash into a high-stakes courtroom battle between the FBI's top leadership and the media.
You have not been intoxicated or absent during your tenure as FBI director.
I can say unequivocally that I never listen to the fake news mafia. And as when they get louder, it just means I'm doing my job. The simple answer to your question is you are lying. And every time you do so, I've answered your question.
You communicate.
You asked the question, let me answer it.
No, let me ask.
No.
Did you communicate with anyone that you thought you were fired after you were unable to log into
The problem with you and your report, don't cut me off. You asked the question.
Straightforward question.
The problem with you and your baseless reporting is that is an absolute lie.